lip shine. I'm doing it. Hey! Shut up! Go ahead. Say fucking something else. This is no. Hey, Johnson!
I used to be a gang boss in Harlem, New York. Later, I got busted for drug smuggling. I was locked up in Alcatraz for a full 15 years. I figured after getting out I could run things like before. But when I got back to my turf, I found out some motherfuckers had the nerve to mess with my territory. They didn't just hurt one of my guy's knees, and they also took over a bunch of territory that originally belonged to me. Fuck. Now I gotta teach their boss a lesson. So we drove straight to their turf. After getting out, we grabbed heavy weapons from the trunk. Then we stormed in ready for war.
Put your motherfucking hands up!
Move, motherfuckers.
Move! What the fuck you looking at?
I had my boys control those motherfuckers at the entrance. I grabbed a double-barrel shotgun and busted into this food processing plant. The place looked like a meat processing facility, but those guys were actually running a drug operation out of here. Right then, I walked gun in hand to the back room.
Where the fuck are you?
Where's Chin?
You won't get off this block alive.
Get Chin or blow your fucking head off.
Just when I was about to make my move, Chin walked over. This guy used to be just a driver. Now he'd become a boss in another gang. He not only mocked me in front of everyone, but he said he deliberately had Richie hurt my guy's leg. His goal was to make me afraid of him. At that moment, I spoke my mind.
I get a cut of everything from 110th to 160th, just the way it was before.
No. Richie Sombrano, he runs Harlem for me now.
Harlem's mine.
Times have changed.
I have it.
I fired shots on their turf. That meant I was officially declaring war on them, but they now had hundreds of guys. I wasn't a match for them right now. Then a man in a suit walked into the restaurant. I turned around to look. It was my old friend Malcolm, who I hadn't seen in ages. I'd spent 15 years in prison. He'd now become the president of the local association. He specialized in helping disadvantaged groups fight for their rights. Then he took me to a really run-down neighborhood. Chin was running his drug business here. They'd turned this place into hell on earth. Malcolm wanted to drive those motherfuckers out of here, but they had a lot of guns.
You want to shut the down here, huh?
Yeah. These Italians have too many guns.
That's what you need. I got guns.
I got soldiers.
We happily reached an agreement to work together. Then I had my guys do a major cleanup of this place. We burned all the drugs that had flooded into the community. We took out all the dealers selling drugs in this neighborhood. Chin became absolutely furious when he heard the news. I'd cut off their money flow. He immediately had his guys grab their weapons. Then he led his crew and drove over to cause me trouble. They stormed into the community with their guns. Then he loudly ordered Malcolm to get the hell out of his territory. That's when I walked out from behind. I pointed my finger toward the rooftop. Several snipers had them in their sights. They immediately didn't dare make a move. I told them they were banned from selling drugs in this community from now on. Otherwise, I'd shut down their operations on Dunbar and Jefferson. Right then, his guy motherfucking Richie actually tried to challenge me.
Who's lip shine? I'm doing it.
Hey! What you doing, motherfucker?
Johnson! Cut it out! He's made!
We'll have every one of the families down on your head. Your wife and your kid be picking pieces of you out of the East River. You know that.
My good brother Malcolm immediately urged me not to be impulsive. He told me to think about my family. I wasn't afraid of them at all, but I was afraid they'd hurt my family. When they retreated, Richie turned back and looked at me. The next day, motherfucker Richie found a professional hitman. He wanted this killer to come after me. Right then, my family and I were eating at a restaurant. I suddenly noticed someone outside the window acting really suspicious. I felt something wasn't right, so I immediately pulled out my gun and rushed outside. This guy was quickly scared off by me. Fuck. Someone actually dared to try and assassinate me. I immediately had my guys search the entire city for him. We caught this guy pretty quickly, but he was really stubborn. No matter what, he wouldn't give up his employer's name. With no other choice, I had to call over a big guy nicknamed the Destroyer and had him continue interrogating for the employer's name.
It's all yours.
Zambrano, baby!
Zambrano, Chin's guy.